Welcome to Empyrion Galactic Survival Alpha 11, and here we are. We're down on the hangar of my capital vessel for a very specific reason, which I'll explain in a minute. But first, a little bit of a catch up. In the last part, we jumped a couple of times and we came down on this green planet, and the planet's okay. It's got some very interesting POIs. It's just that the visibility is pretty terrible, to be honest. And I'm not sure how well this video is going to come out, because what I want to do in this video is we're going to come up here and see if I can get in and take a look at this drone tech facility here. It really fascinates me. For the moment we're just down here, but what we'll probably do is move the capital vessel up. So why am I in the hangar vessel? Well, I'm very much appreciated your comments in the previous video about upgrading the hover tank, and I've taken some of them on board. What I've done is I put a couple of plasma cannons on the front here in place of the minigun turrets. I'm a little bit worried about the half blocks here, whether that's going to restrict their ability to range. And what I've also done is I put the miniguns that were on the front have now been moved up to here, where hopefully they will provide dorsal fire for any patrols. So we should have all-round fire. Now I did consider putting an artillery turret on the top, but problem is, comes back to good old Zarcosium again. And actually, yeah, while I'm thinking about it, now I was looking at the moon, and I think I said in a previous video that I thought Zarcosium was actually on the planet. In fact, it's actually out on the moon. So I'm actually looking at these moons here, and these all look quite interesting as well, and I certainly think they're going to be worth exploring. So maybe in the next part we'll go up to the nascent moon here, see if we can get some Zarcosium and actually see what's going on in this area. But in this part, what we're going to do is just go in and see what we can do. I think the first thing I want to do is I've been checking the visibility. This is night. It's still not very good. So what we're going to do is try and attack in daylight, and that means we're going to have the horrible green, but at the same time the green in some ways is a little bit brighter and a bit more clearer than the what we call it, the night, believe it or not. And what I want to do now is we're just going to move the capital vessel a bit closer, just to the edge of 0x territory. And one of the problems I have had is actually trying to decide what is land and what is water. I think we can just get, I think that's water. We're already engaging patrols, but I don't want to engage too much, and I don't want to get too close. Is that water or is that not? I think we're half in the water, half out at the moment. I think maybe here will do. No, well, I just want to be close enough so that I don't have to keep running backwards and forwards. So we're going to turn the thrusters off. Let's make sure the shields are 100%. Now the other change I've made since the last video is I come up here because we're going to go in with the SV first, and what I've actually done on the SV is I've put a couple of railguns on the front here, mainly just to give them a try. Now I'm going to be completely honest, I've never been the greatest fan of railguns, especially when they're wide mounted, because what often happens is that the shells go down each side. So what I'm trying here is a new configuration by having the two of them mounted very close together, and I'm hoping that will mean that I'll have some better knockdown power. And the main reason I've fitted them is to be able to take down the drones. Sorry, brain faded a little bit there. Now there is a lot of drones hanging around here, so we're going to have to try and come in here. As I say, apologies again for the very bad visibility. I think what we're going to have to do is swoop down here. I can't even see the turret. There it is. Did I get you? Looks like there's even some sentry guns here if I can see them. Yes, let's get down. There you are. No, I'm not exactly too sure why I'm taking out sentry guns, but never mind. I want to be a bit careful because I don't want to engage ground forces in this. The idea of this is just to provide an avenue for the hover tank to get in without having to endure lots and lots of crossfire. All these drones, wow. I think if I could take out that stealth depot, then we can have some fun with the drones. And yeah, first person. Need to keep an eye on shields. Down to 51%. Just pull back. Actually, no, let's just swoop in. Let's just pull the drones back, gain some height, and it'd be really great if I can pull the drones away. Then I might be able to loot them. Oh, it's just, I think we'll just F6 off for the moment, so that I can actually see where the drones are. There's 4 of them, 5 of them, 5 under 1. That's pretty even odds, isn't it? Time to try out the railgun. 6. Oops. It also helps if you actually got some ammunition mounted. Come on, boys, just keep coming towards me. It's not bad. And a fairly nice punch on him. We'll just finish him off with the 15mm. See if we can get you with the that plasma drone. Oops, missed. Back to 15mm. Missed. I think in some ways railguns, if you can get them to work, are more cost effective than rockets, especially on a ship like this, is where you've got 4 rockets mounted together. Oh, oops. One more hit to here. Jump. Right, let's see if we can get in and loot those. Trouble's going to be trying to see them against this background. There's a drone hanging around over there. But in theory, the plumes should show against this yucky green. If I can see them. There's one. There's another one there. 2, 3. No, there's no drones or anything going on radar. Hopefully we'll be able to get in. It'll be right on the extreme range. So 15mm, I'll take it. All 15mm. Oh, don't do that. Jump back out again. Then he walked off the front of my ship. That would have been embarrassing. Right, we've got some charges for an SV weapon, which I probably haven't got you mounted. We'll just move forward. Take a chance of snagging this one. Right, we got radiation now. Thank you, game. It's overcast, so I'm not sure where the radiation's coming from. Reload. I think this defense one is still armed, so we're gonna get in. I'm just gonna have a little bit of a swoop attack. Gotcha. And again, we're just gonna try and draw the drone out. Wow. Who are you? Where did you... That looks like actually a troop ship. Okay. Get above. And oops, missed. Oops, a little bit of a pause there. fighter. Gotcha. Reload. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get in on this one. This one is just, he's just dropped a patrol down. So this might be a little bit high risk. And it'd be really embarrassing to get killed here. Or killed by my own greed. Right, we're getting a little bit of fire. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, that was probably a little bit in the ratings of stupidity. Reload. There's another defense tower around here, which we haven't done yet. We'll just see if we can get in on this one. And again, we're just going to swoop in. Gotcha. And another one here. We're going to need to take out the support base. Point blank range. There's a couple of drones hanging around that support base. So getting in here is going to be a little bit tricky. How's the shields? The shields are good. Quick reload. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go for the fixed mounted weapons first. Got one, pull away. Okay, there's another plasma drone there. I'm not worried about the drone. I just want to make sure. I think I've got all the weapons down on that. So, yeah, I know there's an enemy transport coming in. There's always an enemy transport knocking around. Okay, it's gain heights. Whoops, missed. Wow, should be one more shot. Okay, another one. Back to third person, level off. Just want to make sure about the weapons on the support base. Right, we got. Right. Getting fire from there. This could be. If I try and loot these. Oh, no, they've got ground patrols. And I won't be able to see them because of the yoke. Reload. See if we can shoot up some of the ground patrols. If not, what we're going to have to do is use the CV. And yeah, I just can't see them. Never mind. Well, we'll just have to forego the loot of that. I think just on the way through, we're in the vicinity. We're just just a little bit of a rush through. Right, we're time to run. Our shields are very close to being. Where did I leave the capital vessel? Good question. Good question. There it is. Set waypoint. Remove on approach. Actually, no. Well. If the SV's done his job, now we're going to bring up the heavy mob in the form of the tank. Who's going to go in and kind of cut the grass and clear the way so that we can start to check out this area here. So we're just going to come in and drop you down here. I'm a little bit tempted to bring the capital vessel a bit closer, but I think we'll use the tank first to take out the defences around the drone tech facility first. Okay. need some food and a little bit of health as well. So we'll just pump that up. Okay, Wayfarer Constructor out. And we're just going to go in Mechanicos, so you might as well have the ammo. So we've got plenty of ammo in here for the plasma and the missile launchers, so we should be okay. Fridge. Oops, no. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Wayfarer, food, a burger, and an energy bar. And time to fire up the heavy mob. Wait, oh, in you. And power on. Do I need more pentaxid? Let's have a look at the Kinnikos pentaxid. Maybe we need a bit more. Chip stores. Oh, we've only got 10. That's not good. Probably get some more out of. I think what I did was I put a lot of it into here. I think we pull the out. Mechanicos. Pentaxid tank. I think this only takes 100, doesn't it? Yep. Okay. Yep. Thank you. And I think probably what we'll do is Wayfarer Constructor. What we got here, so if we put, we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, take about 70 of them out. Right. We're going to need to try and get this out the door. Wait, come on. Are you firing at predators? If you are, I'm going to be very upset. Turret. Yeah, I thought I turned you all off. I don't want you doing predators and prey. Oh, yeah, because I put new turrets in. And they've actually... No, it's the turrets I moved and that which decided they needed to kill the predators. Well, you can see the amount of damage this would have taken if I'd come straight in with the thing. Just keep digging, dodging around. We've got the boys on the case. That looks like the entrance. We've got some drones down. Get the plants out the way. Looks like there's some kind of open area here. Oh, there's some defences still left on the... Oh, we've got a power station here. Okay. We've got everyone else now. Just cut the grass with respect to. Okay, I don't want to get. Oh, don't get stuck in the trees. Can I do a bit of a sneak loot here? No, might be a little bit too risky here. Here's the boys. I'll just let the dorsal guns deal with them. And you. What's over here? Is that another patrol? Yep, we've got another patrol here. go back. I think we're probably safe enough to do a little bit of looting. Grab this. Yeah. Well, famous last words. As he walks out and gets shot. And yeah. That will work. Got a med station in there. And maybe we can snag this one. Gotcha. Right, I think we've got control of the area. So what we're going to do now is just going to jump in the ship. And what we're going to do is go back and bring in the capital defense vessel. Right, deploy. Nice big run up. Oh no. Okay, we're not high enough. We've really got to fix these rear ramps. Oh, come on. Right, we're in. Down a bit. Over a little bit. Down. And turn the power off. I'm a little bit too far. I might have a problem. Oh no, I can just squeeze by. Up. Power on, thrusters on. I must have got rid of the waypoint where we want to approach. Now the real problem is going to be finding somewhere to land here. All these bushes and stuff around here. I mean, can we actually can we land just in front like this here? Oh, no. It'd be nice to land on top of it. But yeah, we're gonna have to have a slightly lopsided landing position for the moment. Oh, it's not too bad. Turn the thrusters off. This is where the ship tilts over. Nope, okay, good. And we've got weapons. I think from what we'll do first, on the safety of the ship, see what we can see outside. So there's a spawn point there. Okay, a couple of turrets just inside on the front. Haven't got the jetpack on. Actually, just had a sudden thought. Oh. Ready for you. Get ready for you. Reload. What on earth are you firing at? I actually destroy this. Oh, I can't destroy that. Somebody just took a shot at me. Okay. You know, there's another one just. What the heck's firing at me? Okay, bandage. I can see you. And you. And just pull back a little bit. You doing okay, capital vessel? Keeping the opposition down. Right, let's just have a look over the. I was interested in this. What is this? This this is some kind of open area. What's this? Wow, it actually goes down. There's a turret there. Okay. Anything else in here? Looks like there's some Xerox down there. Right, I think we got some form of control. Yeah. Yeah, Xerox are... Well, loot you. Get rid of you. Should stop using this ammunition. Although it's become a bit of a bad habit. I can get an angle. Okay. I can't see any turrets there. Something's just come out of the wall, I just heard it. That means there's probably one up here. Okay. Gotcha. That sounds very much like a one of those robot-y things. Wow. Where are you then? So there's actually a door or something down there. What got you, Commander? Where did you two come from? Okay. Right, we've got two doors on this side. And we got a vault in here, but that looks like very much like, yeah, it's a pretty tough window. 1500 hit points. That's gonna hurt. Okay. Okay, turrets. Trying to think of the. There's quite a lot of drones coming in. I need to check my capital vessel. Well, there's two drones coming in. They're big drones as well. So my capital vessel could be taking a little bit of a beating. So gotcha. doing, capital vessel? Wow, that was pretty intense. Well, there's another one coming in as well. And you're down. My main concern is the fact that my ships on the top here aren't part of the shielding. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to get down here and I'm going to put you fairly close. Oh, go away. I've got time to deal with you. Okay, we got them all. Okay. Ha! We got the troop ship. The ship's taken damage. I think right, I definitely want to try and loot these. And what we're gonna do is just put the SV here, I think. Jump out. Grab you. And grab you. And let's do a bit of repairs on you. Let's repair the... Yeah, we've lost some blocks on this side. I think that's due to the fact that this ship was a bit exposed. So what we're going to have to do is, I think we'll get around here. Thank you, game. Right, what we're going to do is bring a hover tank out. And power you up. You come out. Hey, come on. What we'll do is we'll put you here, facing the opposite way, like this, because the drones seem to be coming in on that direction. So you can come here, just drop down, turn thrusters off, but I'll leave the fences on. You should put the shield on. Thing here. We've got concentrated fire now, so you lot have got real problems. Okay, let's just put the lights on. Oh, they've gone. And I've just suddenly I've just got so wrapped up in this, I've lost track of all the time. So what I'm going to do is, just to wind this video up, we're going to get in here. You there. Power you up. Third person. And what we're going to do is put you inside, if I can do it. Oops. Oh. What I want to do is just drop you. First person. Okay, looks like this ship may have taken a bit more damage than I thought it had. So what we have to do is try and put you down on. See if you're in position. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, you should be able to use the repair bay. What I'm going to do is come in here, power off, because you've got to be completely powered off for this to work. Or if I'm correctly, it should be. And what we should do is add to template. We need 12 iron ingots, some copper and some silicon. So we're just going to have to here. Well, we're going to need that. The problem's going to be the iron, because it only needs ingots, not. And what was it? Some carbon substrate and some silicon. Right, that there. What we're going to do is put 13. 12 ingots. Always lags a little bit when you do this. Carbon substrate and some silicon. But it's okay to put too much in anyway, because we'll just start the repair. The only downside is that it won't replace the railguns. Oh, the railguns aren't damaged anyway, so. Okay, it should be nearly finished by now. There we are. There we are. It's all nice and repaired and ready to go again. Nice and spiffy. But one thing I do need to do is resave the template, because I wanted to include the railguns. And this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we will start to probe the inner workings of the drone tech facility. There's obviously a bit more to it than I thought there was going to be. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.